Hi, I'm Alex,
And I'm Adi.
and we love legacy code. So we thought about having a conversation on legacy code, and here it is.
So we have a couple of questions that we both like to answer. And the first of all is, what is legacy code?
Yeah, so for me, legacy code is any code base that I'm afraid to change because I don't know what it does, but I have to change it. So if the code exists but I don't have to change it and I don't understand it but it works perfectly, then I don't care.
Yeah, I have a bit of a different view, but it's in the same direction as you. But for me, an existing product or code base where I don't have tests, to put it in another way, I don't understand the behavior, for me it's a legacy code. It's a legacy system.
Okay, so Adi, why do you like legacy code?
Well, I love legacy code because I love refactoring, and legacy code gives me the opportunity to write tests and write those tests in baby steps and refactor in baby steps. And of course I love it because I can take some code and improve it so much with a couple of techniques, and that's all. That's it, I think.
Yeah, so I love that I've learned in time how to take a piece of code that I don't understand and applying some of the techniques that Adi was talking about, I am able to understand the code as I go and also transform it into something that other people can understand afterwards. So to me this whole process is very rewarding and the end result is it's just great to see it.
Okay, so what are the options to change legacy code?
Yeah, so I will talk about three different options. One of them is to rewrite the code. Many teams I see, they choose this option and they start with a bunch of code that they don't really understand. They try to understand it better and then to rewrite it from scratch. And often it doesn't work. In the end there are a lot of things that you don't understand and it breaks other parts of the system. Another option is to redesign. This means that you know a little bit better the system and you know a little bit more about the design, and you take the system as it is, you draw a diagram and then you try to draw a diagram of how the system would look like in the end. And then you find ways of moving from where you are to where you want to be. Again, this is quite risky because when you redesign something, you have a risk of just blowing things up. And the third option is refactoring, which has a very specific meaning. It means changing the structure of the code without affecting the behavior and doing it in very small steps. So at each step you are very certain that what you did is right and you haven't broken anything. But I see often that the three terms get confused. So it's important to do refactoring when you don't know what's in the system and only go to redesign or rewriting only if you really know what's in there. Okay.
Yeah, so the question is now, can legacy code be rescued? And well, it's related in a way with your three ideas of rewriting, redesigning, refactoring. Well, in my view, it's always better to try and refactor the code because often you just lose information, you just lose the behaviors, which are sometimes very simple, but you just don't understand the code, and so when you redesign or when you rewrite the code, it's so difficult to take into account all those small things that existed already. So in my view, it's always better to rescue legacy code.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that legacy code can be rescued. I think you can do it very quickly, actually. As long as you do it in small incremental steps and over a longer period of time, you can actually move faster than you would expect. But in the end, the speed of rescue, let's say, depends a lot on how well you master the techniques and how large a mess the system is. And you cannot do a lot of things about the mess, but you can do a lot of things about the techniques that you use. You can learn new techniques and apply them in time. So that's why, you know, we learn techniques for rescuing legacy code, and we now have a way for you to learn these techniques as well.
So we want to show you the techniques we learned, and we created a workshop called Working Fast and Safe with Existing Code, and you can find it on our website mosaicworks.com, and if you're interested about that, just contact us and we'll tell you more about it.
Okay, thank you for watching this video. Bye.
Bye.